Hey guys, Forox here. So we've got a game for you, a new one. This one's called Endzone, A World Apart. So this game is about the world in 100 years, and basically us, current people, have ruined it. And in 100 years, our ancestors are trying to make a living from the garbage that everyone left behind. Which is that's basically the that's basically the gist of the story. So I'll see if there's a video. Yeah, there's an intro. So we'll watch the intro together, and we can see that. It will explain everything.
Humanity survived.
Well, that doesn't look good. All the radiation.
Our ancestors have destroyed the world, and we had to pay the price. With over 100 years without sunlight, but we have prepared ourselves for our chance to make things right. They stole from us a life of happiness. Still, we will make the best of it.
Yeah. If you're alive, you should be happy, right?
Even though Mother Earth is grim and tainted, we have managed to survive. And we will keep surviving.
I actually don't remember watching this. That's funny. Well, the tutorial took so long to complete as well. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like a full-fledged game, just the tutorial. Okay, and then that's it. So we're actually going to play an actual game now. So let's go new game. We've done tutorial. There's scenarios, but we'll just do survival mode because it's going to be funny. Okay, start an easy game, which you still have to combat threats such as drought, and on the other hand, you have much more time to react and prepare yourself. Normal, a well-balanced but equally challenging running game. Advanced difficulty, maximum challenge. No trees. Wow, no trees. That would be a hard one.
Very hard.
Build mode, relax and discover. Oh, that sounds fun. Easy game. No, we're gonna go normal. I don't like doing easy because I feel like I get worse. Like my practice. Oh yes. So if you're wondering who the voice is in the background, that's Crystal. Crystal's gonna help me through the game and remind me and things because I've got the attention span of SpongeBob, so I need help to remember what to do. We're gonna do normal because normal is if you do easy, you can get lazy, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to be lazy, and
Balanced is good. Normal is good.
let's get into some randomized maps. Oh, you can actually enter your own sequence of number. So let's enter my birth date. I'm pretty old. Why don't we just try 24, 24, 24?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, let's see what that one's like. Looks pretty simple, straightforward, not too much water. But that should be fine. Let's go. Let's just go with a random name. Okay. Hey, Rustfield. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
That's a good one.
It's a rusty field.
Yep.
Cool. Let's try this. So I think you've seen the people play this before, right, Crystal? And they said they struggled and died quite a few times.
Yep.
So I'll give it a go and try not to die.
This looks like a good place to settle. You know what we learned in the Endzone. Basic needs come first and foremost. We have...
Yep. Okay, so first and foremost is to get your food going. So we need we need water. So we're gonna build one of these just for the start, because I remember the resources you should have very limited. Yeah, not too many. So we'll build this, and we'll build a jetty. Okay, rotate that jetty, and then the people can travel back and forth. And now we need to tell builders to go build it, otherwise it won't get built. And we need to have some water collectors start. So that should be that. And then we got to do some... So this game here, so this is your people management that my face is in the way of. I probably should move my face. Give me a sec. I don't think that up the top left is anything important, so I want to move my face up there. There we go. Okay, so there you go. So this is your professionals. You've got to micromanage your people a little bit. This is your build menu. These are all your different options. And yeah, these are your limits and your storage. But I don't really use those when I was playing the tutorial. So we've got to make sure people are on slow. Can't pause? No, can't pause. What the heck is that in the grass? Jack and Jill. Oh my god, they actually named the goats Jack and Jill. Okay, they're some goats. Well, that's a little Easter egg that you wouldn't find normally. Okay, so we're getting they're going to do the building on the water towers. So then, while you're waiting for your resources, building, you know, saving up resources, you can actually tell them to go gather stuff. So I'm going to tell them to go gather some wood. Okay, and basically the people that will go to gathering are all the people that are unemployed. And we'll get them others to gather scrap. So let's clear this area of scrap. So if we have a look at the unemployed people, we've got 5 unemployed. So they'll go off and do the wood. So we've got Colin here, he's off to do the wood. And this guy's Arthur, Xavier, and I don't know how you say that, Matilda? Yeah, Matilda. I think that's Matilda. Anyway, thankfully this game has a speed up mode. So we'll just turn people into hyperspeed. There we go. Oh, they cleared that forest pretty quick. But we can see up here that our wood is now up to 172. And we have a jetty, which is good. Now the other thing we need to do is food. We've still got 583, but we still should prepare. So the easiest way to get food at the start of the game is to build a fishing hut. So let's get the fishing hut started. Okay. So I've almost finished the water collector here. So we don't have many people, but we're gonna like get more people onto this. We'll just do one fisher. So we should be able to see our water going back up again when the water collectors. Yeah, there we go. So, yep, there you go. It looks like 2 is enough for now. Later on, the water collectors, you have to get more extreme with them. Hunters won't be a thing yet. We're just going to focus on keeping them alive, which is always good. So now the fishing house is done. Let's see if we've got the fishermen. Could be a fella come here and fish soon, and we can start building some housing for them. So we're just going to build some cabins, maybe just behind the main base. I like to give my cabins a bit of space, because later on you'll get things like street lamps and roads. But at the start of the game, I'm pretty sure you've got to focus on just survive. I'll clear some of the bushes around here. And I think they've done the scrap now. Yep, looks like they cleared all that scrap. So we'll go up here and clear all this scrap. There you go. They're doing pretty good. Look at that. We've already got our first 3 little shelters. Looks like they'll blow down when someone does a really loud fart. Yeah, that's alright. As long as I'm not in the game, so it should be fine. Let's have a looky. We've got a scrap pile here. So scrap piles are a bit big for the individual settlers to remove. So you can only remove these once you build a scrap yard, which I want to get the population growing a bit before I start doing scrap yards. But the main thing is just to look after their needs. So we will need, like, having these little timber guys here doing that is all good. We probably need to think of a place to do a forester. Oh, look at this, a train yard station.
Wow.
Cool. Look, it looks so detailed. That's so neat. I like that. Okay, so children are down. Well, that's fine. You guys can't exactly do it right now. We'll build another cabin here. And I might just build... How much space did I give it? About that.
Yep.
Okay, so there should be plenty of shelter. And we've got the water coming in. Yep, water's 600 now. That's good. That's a gain. And do we have a fisherman? I can't see him.
Do you have to make one?
No, he's there. He's associated to it. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, so we've got some food. I would like to start doing farming now. But I kind of want to do the... I want to get the water tower built first before I do farming, because when you do farming and there's a drought, all the land dies while the drought's happening. So if you've got crops, they all disappear. So the way around that is to build an irrigation, which I'll show you here. This irrigation plant. Obviously you need plastics, so we need the junkyard first. And with the farming, I think we can already start there. But like I said, the crops will die pretty much immediately. And the fishing should be fine. I just have to assign more people to it for now. So we'll just check how these people are doing with that forest. They're doing fine. And the scrappers are still there doing the scrapping. Looks good. Okay. I'll just reduce the builders because now they're just doing sort of occasional jobs. So I think now we can actually look at doing a scrapyard. So like I said, the scrapyard, you'll basically, it collects your resources, and then, you know, you can build stuff from there. So I might build it a bit out of town, because you kind of want to build about 4, one on each corner of your base, so you can collect scrap from easily from each part of the map. You don't really want to focus too much on one part of the map. But we also, in this game, because it's actually normal difficulty, we will get raids. So we'll need to be conscious about building defense as well. But for now, we're just going to build scrapyard here. So we actually do need to start looking at defense. So we'll need metals to start doing defense, which means we'll need recyclers. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. But we do need to build a forester's lodge. Now I've just got to think where we can build this, where it won't be in the way. Maybe over here, I think. Okay, there we go. And I'll just assign some people. I'll get some more builders going. How's our water? Our food's getting a bit low, so I need to increase the fishermen. I don't see any fishermen here though.
Here it comes.
Yep, there we go. They're working away there to keep the food up. Yeah, this is just like another game I played. Life is Feudal, I think it was. And you really have to be careful to watch your food and water. Yeah, the fishing hut won't be enough, I don't think. Let me just increase it to max. Well, let's keep going. So we've got our little houses here now. It looks like this one's done. Yep, they collected all the scrap they can. These are scrap piles. I have to wait for the yard before I do that. So maybe I'll get them to collect the scrap here. Yeah. There's lots of scrap here for them to collect. And the forest is obviously done. Not yet. No, because I've got not many settlers left. No unemployed people. So, that's my forester's lodge. And my scrap yard here. There we go, they built the scrap yard.
Nice.
Okay, so that means that everyone's got a job now. There won't be anyone doing these works because everyone's employed, so we'll have to wait for them to have children. Looking at the food, it's going back up. We got an alert. Oh, the population has gone up. Oh, we started off with 10 people, now we've got 14, so that's good. We've got an unemployed person, so maybe I will get them to be the forester. Where did I put that forester? Oh, here he is. So there's a lot of trees, so I'm just going to tell them to cut them all down. And let's just speed it back up. Okay, so they've got good water coming in. That's good. 2 people are enough. The food is kind of just barely staying there, so that means the 4 fishes are required. And we've got scrap collectors. Oh, we've got a new person. Yes, we can reduce the builders now to 2. That's good. And now what we're going to do... So now that we've got this little scrap yard here, he's collecting scrap. So you want a place called a recycler. What the recycler does is they basically just take the scrap and turn it into something useful. So we're just going to build a few. I'm just going to put a little bit of a... No, I'm actually going to lump them all together. Okay. Because we need to get the metal cranking so that we can start doing defense. Because, yeah, the defense is very important. I'm not sure if you have to research it first. You might. Okay, so let's just speed this up. Let's put back the builders because I want them to build these. Oh, bad news. We've got an oncoming drought. So that means I'll increase the water collectors. Just to get us enough water to cover us over that period. Okay, no people working on this. Let's have a look. Yep, nothing left to chop down. We'll go there. Okay, and was this scrap collecting? Yeah. Well, that's okay, we don't have enough people anyway, so we want them to finish building these and to collect water. The water's the main thing because of the drought. We'll just see how we do. Those little water collectors are going ahead. Builders are busy. But what I might do, just to get the defense up and going, because if we get attacked right now, we're pretty doomed. We'll have to bribe them with food. Oh, food's getting a bit low. Now I've got maximum fishing. How to do. Okay, so water, we need this. It needs plastic. So maybe the first thing I'll do is get the plastic going out of these once they've built. Must be a... Oh yeah, there we go, they're building it now. Okay, so we're gonna get you to make plastics. Oh yes, they need people. I'll let the builders build them first. Oh no, there we go. Oh, and it popped up with an autosave, which is really cool. Like, most games just autosave when you're least expecting it, but this one actually pops up and tells you it's about to autosave. Yeah, the water's looking good. Food's not looking too good. Yeah, that food's going to be a real problem. Maybe I need to think ahead and just build a hunter. Yeah, I think the hunter will do good right now. We'll put him by this lodge. I always like putting the forestry lodge next to the hunter's lodge. But we can get someone to do hunting and hopefully get us some food. Simple game, right? Piece of cake. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for the builders to get here and do this. Many settlers are forced to move across the wasteland unprotected. Yes. Yeah, so they've basically given me a mission to do clothing. The problem is we don't have the people. I guess I can go one builder. And I guess I can do... Well, the hunting lodge isn't ready yet, right? Oh, yeah, no. I do need the 2 builders there. Look. Oh, there you go. Hunter's lodge is ready. Okay, perfect. Well, the water's looking pretty good. I'm just going to put a hunter on because the people are going to starve to death first. And we're just going to put a... No, not that. Hunter. Yeah, I don't want to grow the population too much right now because I won't be able to support it pretty much. But let's hope that the Hunter's Lodge increases the food. Yeah, we're down to 120. Uh-oh. What's that? Low food reserves. I noticed. Come on, people. I've already got 4 fishermen. We can't build research yet to improve the fishing because we kind of need a lot of metal for that. And what are these producing? This one's producing plastics. Do we have plastics? Yes, we have 6 plastics. Good. Okay, we might be able to... How many plastics did we need? We need 30. Wow. Never mind. If you guys could just pop out a few more babies. Oh yeah, that's perfect. The food is still struggling. Let's get that back up. And let's just get those. Once we have our irrigation field, we can... yeah, there we go. Drought. So the water's all going. Bye-bye. Yeah, and you'll see what I mean about the land. Just watch the land die. Okay, so water collectors are pretty much useless right now.
So put them onto hunting or something.
Yeah, I'm going to put them onto scrapping because we need a lot of scrap. So the maximum people are out looking for food. Yeah, I know, low food reserves. Hard to deal with it when your hunters aren't hunting. Come on, hunters, hurry up. Looks like he's got something. What is he carrying? Is it like steaks? Yeah, it's like
Yep.
steaks. Cool. That should help. No, it didn't really look like it helped much, but that's okay. Like I said, once we get the 30 bottles, we'll be able to build the irrigation. And once we have the irrigation, we can build farms around it. Probably build it around here. Yeah, we've got some more people, so what can you people do? Our wood is fine. I guess I'll just leave them unemployed. Should be fine.
You could put them on hunting.
What are these animals? I cannot tell what they are. It's a jack. Oh, it's a rabbit. Funny. 40 meat. That reminds me of Age of Empires. Okay, so what are we looking at? We've got 20 bottles. We need another 10. Oh, we might start losing people soon. No. Oh well. Gotta wait for these people to do their job. And yet we stand achievement.
Water's back.
Oh, it is too. Okay, so maybe what I can do, I'll move this. I'll clear all this wood. And the scrap, is the scrap done? Yep, the scrap's collected. Cool. I'll collect all this scrap too. Cool. Now the water's back, so I think we'll put the reserve here and we'll build around it. So let's get the food started because yeah, they're not doing so good.
Yep.
So, or should I build the farms here? Maybe here. I feel like this is a bit out of the way. Oh no, yeah, I don't know. I hate deciding where to build farms and stuff. This is close to the main storage, so I think this is fine. So we'll build one here. And one here. We're going to put the irrigation in the middle. And we'll build orchards here. One orchard. And then the other orchard can go here. 4 should be plenty. So now you have to choose the type of seed. We only have peaches. And this one here we'll do zucchini because everyone loves zucchini. Yeah, I know. It wouldn't be my first choice. Okay, now we just need some farmers. Okay, so now we can start assigning people to that. Yeah, I think we've lost people because of the food. So let's just decrease the fishes. Increase the farmers. And one hunter for another farmer. Basically need at least one farmer for each field. Yes, I know. I'm trying to get the food. Okay, do we have 30 bottles yet? Not yet. Come on, people. Well, we've only got one builder looking after this. Okay, so choose seed. More peaches. There we go. We can see them growing stuff. Isn't that cool? I love this.
Yeah.
It's so neat. Yeah, I know. People are dying. I can't help it.
Love watching the building. Yeah, it's always hard to start.
Yeah, I always lose lots of people at the start of the survival game. But once this food starts, man, it's gonna pour in. In the tutorial, I had so much food, it was just always maxed out. But I knew playing a single player would eventually like be like this. Oh, cool! It looks like they're actually done for the plastics. So I'm gonna put in the water source first, so that you know when the drought comes, the stuff isn't gonna all die. I think that's about it. Cool. Then we'll need one person to do that. Keep going, little people. Oh, look at that. We're getting some food. Oh, look at that. The food's going up. Go, people. Oh, look at that. That looks much better. Go, go, go. Harvest. Harvest like your life depends on it. Oh, which kind of does. Let's have a look. So, the scrapyard here. I think they're out of scrap. Okay, so need to tell them a new place to get scrap. So there's these big old pieces of scrap here that are in the way. Or there's all the scrap here.
Yep.
Okay, professionals are complaining about lack of tools. My god, can you guys just calm down? I'm trying to get you the basics first. Buildings build in the category food. Okay, they want another building built here in the category food. Yeah, a gathering hut's probably a good idea. I like to build the gathering hut also close to the lumber mills. Because obviously when they're growing trees, there'll be a lot of foliage. I'll put a gatherer's hut in. But at the moment, I just really want them to get this food. Oh, the water. Water. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to decrease my fishers and hunters. Or water collectors. The maximum water collectors on. Farmers there. And yeah, I think that's about all I can do. Okay, we must have lost a food. A scrap collector must have died. Probably from hunger, no doubt. Yep, low food reserves, settlers with no protective clothing, unhappy settlers, I understand. Man, they're complaining about everything. Well, we can actually tell these like refineries to start doing cloth. And I'll get this one to do metal because we need that for defense, because I have a feeling that we will get attacked pretty soon. Yeah, I know. People are dying up first. There you go. Water's getting... Look at the food now. The food's fine now. See? The farms was what we needed. So we've got some gatherers going. I think probably 2 gatherers. And we've got 3 refiners making... Yes, we probably need a tailor shop for the clothing because they were complaining about the clothing. So tailor shop is where they will make the clothing. So we'll just stick this on the water side. I might stick it next to the recyclers. Like here. There's chances that I will need more than one clothing shop anyway. Okay. So that means the gatherer's hut is built. No. Well, why do you ask me to assign gatherers if there's no gatherer's hut? That's pointless. Okay, so we're going to go back here. So we'll move this. Okay, we want to clear this forest because I cannot see anything. Okay, and I'm gonna take them over here to remove this scrap. Okay. So the next thing to check. Oh, this is actually. So if you see a location on the map with a question mark, it means you can explore it, and we'll get to that later. At the moment, we're just trying to survive. So I think the next thing we need to do is a water tower, because what the water tower does is it allows you to purify the water. And then we'll save game. I think we might die though. Just looking at the reserves and stuff. Yeah, it's a high possibility we're gonna die this first time. It's only my first attempt. So we're gonna put some more builders in because another alert. I know you're unhappy. I can't do much about it right now. Man, these people are really complaining. For people that have survived the end of the world, you know, it's like, just be happy you're alive, man. Oh, look, we got a bit of a drought. Like, not really a drought, but we got some, like, dry land. But look at this little circle. It's all green and pretty because of the irrigation. How cool is that, right? Okay, so we're just going to get these builders to finish doing their job. Oh, what's this? Oncoming drought. Oh, thank you. Of course. Like, you know, I was missing the drought. It was just something I missed, so I had to have more drought. Okay, well, we got 4 fields and we've got 5 farmers, so I can probably get rid of a farmer for another water collector. And maybe I'll just take off a refiner just to get more water. And who else can I change job? Maybe... No, I need the scrap collectors. Nah, that's all I can do.
You still got a builder?
We've got 3 builders, but I guess we'll go down to 1, 2. That should be enough, I think. Okay, the food's going down all of a sudden. Come on, people. You've got an irrigated field area. You don't have to worry about your food. Yeah, normally when I was in the tutorial, I had many more people than this. And this many fields covered them quite efficiently. So I don't know why. We all knocked ourselves out just as you instructed, Chief. We worked day and night and were able to collect a large quantity of food. Thank you, Chief.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that was the building. Build 5 or 6 buildings or something. So build tailor shop, activate carbon mass production. And the other thing is to build a workshop and produce some tools. Wow. I've only got 2 builders.
Yeah, you've got to get that irrigation thing, or that water tower built.
Yeah, the water tower needs to come up. So I don't want to keep giving them new jobs because we're not going to get them all done. But it should do it in build priority. So I think because I built this first, they'll build this first before the other thing. So I think it should be safe to build the workshop. And we'll put the workshop here. Should be fine. Yeah, see, they've got all the plastics for it because it needs coal. That's why they haven't built it. They don't have a charcoal kiln. Okay, so I'm going to put the charcoal kiln near the forester. That's why. Hey. That's okay. Okay, so the tailor shop is finished. Good. So let's we've got. Are we collecting water? Yeah, but not enough because we don't have the water tower. So we're gonna do the tailor. And then we're going to tell them to build the carbon masks. Because they want those carbon masks. So there you go. So I just need to activate the carbon masks produced. Activated carbon mask produced 0 of 2. And when they've made 2 carbon masks, they'll be satisfied. Okay, we got another achievement, Into the Wild. Nice. Well, we're still alive. I just want to point out we're still alive and it must be day like... Oh yeah, do we have a day on this? Does it tell us what day we're at? I don't think it does. Oh, season 15. Okay, remember, season 15 I've made it to. We got homeless settlers, 16. Settlers with no protective clothing, 28. Unhappy settlers, 12. And 11 settlers without tools. I know, I'm trying to get your tools. Okay, this one requires metal. But the metal guy I fired. Oops. We shouldn't fire the guy making the metal. There you go. I rehired him. So I got 32 plastics, 6 cloth, and no metals. That's okay. Ah, okay, does the kiln require something? No, it just requires construction. There we go. We got a kiln. Okay, so now we can get a charcoal builder. I'll just put the one builder to that. So once we get the charcoal, we can start this. Hey Chief, there are more and more of us settlers lately. If our population figures continue to rise so rapidly, it might lead to supply bottlenecks. You can control the population growth a bit by housing more settlers in shelters via the forum by prohibiting settlers. Yes. Yeah, I would tell them birth control, but I don't have a forum, and I remember it does require a lot of resources to make. But I think we can get away with building a shelter. I don't think this will be too big of an issue. Something I want to get started as soon as possible is the yeah, there's the forum. It requires 20 metal. I want to get the school going because then I have less stupid people, which is always good in a community, right? Logistics is what I want to do. I want to do this market. Not too expensive, and I think it will be very beneficial to the community. So I'm going to build the market. There we go. Market has started. So, yeah. Give me a sec. I'll be right with this. Let me check. Okay. Let's get back to it. So, the video is already 43 minutes. So, what we'll do is we'll just get a couple more things built. Maybe we'll go until season 18 and then we'll continue on another video. So I've put this market up, and then these shelter. They'll give us the people a bit more space. Okay, water collecting can't be done because obviously it's all gone. So let's just... We'll leave 5 water collectors because I will forget to turn it back on. And I'll put on some gatherers, some hunters. And why have we got technicians? Oh, the workshop's built. We can put a technician here now. And we can choose... Workshop? No, it's not ready yet. He's still building it. Almost built. You can hear his little hammer going. There we go. So now there's a technician working there, and they're making scrap tools. Scrap tools will have to do for now. because I'm actually trying to save the metal to build other stuff. I mean, oh, look at this. This little irrigation thing is so cool. It's like looking at my land, it's all ugly and brown except for this one little patch. I might actually get the foresters to clear that because it's like where is it? Here. Gather wood. You guys can gather all the wood around here. I don't have any people to do it, but that's fine. Okay, and we got oh, is the marketplace built yet? No, not yet. Basically, when you get the marketplace, you can set up logisticians. I don't know how you say that. Logisticians. But basically, they will transport the stuff back and forth between buildings just to make it a bit more efficient. That way you don't have a farmer walking to deliver stuff. He'll just dump it at the side and someone else can take it, which is what you need. So, I think you have to wait until the marketplace is built before that's effective. But yeah, how are we going with the charcoal? Okay, not yet. Oh. Must be the hunter. Nice. Venison. Okay, and also I better check this guy. Yeah, he's still got some scraps, but maybe I'll just move his area. Okay, so I want to get this stuff here still. You've got to check your scrap yards every now and again because, yeah, sometimes they just run out of scrap. Okay, what's this? The tailor's shop has got a question mark. What is it? Needs coal. Okay, so we don't have enough coal, people. We have enough wood. And we've only got one forester as well. That's crazy. I'm just going to assign extra people to the charcoal making because we really need that. One, we need it for the water tower. Yeah, look at our water, man. It's getting low. We need a drought to finish already. Come on, drought. At least the average health of settlers is still good. Oh, the drought lasting too long, man. No charcoal yet. Come on. I mean, look at our food now, though. It's crazy. I don't think this will be enough, Chief. We really need this protective clothing to be able to survive. I'm trying, but we need coal. I told you guys to go get us coal, but you're not doing it.
Water's back.
Oh, water's back. Yay. Oh, just in time. Wow, look at that. 0. Oh my god, people are like really thirsty. You just get that bucket of water and go. We're worried about the water reserves and these hard times. Okay.
Building the irrigation tower. I'm building the water tower.
Yeah, no, I've already done some of it. So, oh yeah, they've built it. Okay, so we can activate the filtration, which just basically means that the water will be filtered. So it means if it's radioactive, they'll not die from it. So the other things to build is a well. So I think that it would be a very good idea right now to build a well. Okay, so we're going to build a well. Water. Okay. Well, it makes sense to build the well near the farms, doesn't it?
And maybe one by housing.
Yeah, what you can do is you can do a water supply, and I'll show you that one. So, water. There's this water pump. So, a water point is continuously refilled with water and can shorten the walking distance for your settlers who want something to drink. So I'll probably put this in there. I'm going to focus the water generation stuff, which is like a well and a rain catcher. Probably I'll stick them all near the water tower so they can get filtered.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to start doing some old dirt paths because dirt paths will basically make it a bit faster for them to walk around. So I want to put some dirt paths here and here. I circle that completely. And okay. And then maybe I'll put some dirt paths here. There we go. And yeah, once I get the logistics thing going, things get a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Streamlined. It's just at the moment, I've just got to get that working. So that should do for dirt paths. I would like to build one here to the kiln because that seems like a bit of a problem right now. So we need a forester. They must have died and there's no one to replace them. Okay. Looks like we lost a farmer as well. I might just decrease these and put another... Oh no, 4 farmers is all we need. We've got 4 fields. That's fine. We need more water collectors right now because... And I think our charcoal's okay. We'll just go down to 2 charcoal builders. Like at the moment, it's going to be a little bit double their efforts and able to collect even more water than usual. Yeah, there we go. So we got bonus water, but we just need more people to do this. Hopefully the builder comes and builds some paths here, make it a little bit quicker for them. Yeah, look at that. Water's going back up again. Oh, the micromanagement in this game, eh? It's need to get that forester going again so that we keep our wood strong. And the technician is building scrap tools, but they want him to build metal. We've only got 5 metal, but we'll try. We'll just build 2 metal tools and then we'll switch back to scrap because they want to be all fancy. I want metal tools, not scrap. Gosh, man, you get what you're given. Okay. So how's this scrap yard? Yeah. We'll probably need to build another scrap yard on the other side of the base, like over here. Because at the moment I would say the main problem with the scrap yard for the recyclers, they just don't get enough scrap. Funny enough, my plastics are okay. I've still got 27 even though I haven't done anything for them. Okay, we're at season 19. So we'll call the episode when we get to season 20. But we're doing good now. We've got 3,000 food. Now that's impressive. We've got minimal people on the different things, so that's fine. Oh, you can get a cook. I didn't see the cook in the tutorial. Okay, so... I would like to get a medical center going, but I really want to get this defense going too, so... Let's have a look at the defense. I think it must be locked up through research. Oh, okay, we're going to do the research. What? Pain. Okay, what does that require? Lots of metal tools. Okay, well, let's just focus on some stuff for the community. Okay, so a campfire serves as a meeting place for settlers and boosts the confidence. Well, maybe we'll just build that because it doesn't look like it costs too much. And it also increases the attractiveness. So we'll put this here, like maybe beside here, the community place. Let's kind of line it up. Yeah, see, that's nice. So now they'll have a place to interact together. Okay, my resources are a bit thin. My food's kind of at the minimum. Oh, we're down a farmer. Not good. Need all 4 farmers, otherwise something will die. Okay, we've got 1 extra settler to do stuff, so maybe you do building. Is there anything left to build? Oh yes, there's all the dirt roads. Oh look, they're doing it. I can see some dirt roads.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh look at that. I feel like they walk faster. Yeah, it looks like they're walking faster now. Oh, very cool. Okay, we're at season 20. So, let's save it. Normal. 1. Forox is very normal. But anyway, I'm going to call it there. So, let's just get a little bit of a screenshot of our community. So we've got our little logging outsiders camp gatherer. Oh yes, I need to change the hunting lodge, not the hunting lodge, the forester to be cut down and reforest. Otherwise the forest will disappear. And we've got our little scrap dude here collecting scrap. We've got, oh look, the market's built. Look at that, how cool is that? That's a cool looking market. We've got a market, we've got a shelter, and we've just commissioned the campfire to be built, which looks pretty cool. And we've got our little shacks, and yeah, the water tower. Well, the water tower's built now. But yeah, this is the screenshot of at season 20 of how we're doing. I think we're doing okay for the starter. It will take a bit to, you know, this game is meant to be hard. So I think I'm doing good because I've got 2,300 food. 2,300 water and 2,900 food, so I think we're doing good. We're covered during droughts most of the time with this. We almost didn't make it through that last drought, but we did. I think I'm doing all right. What do you think, Crystal?
I think you're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So actually gather scrap, they can't. Maybe I'll just get them to gather some scrap over here. And gather wood, where's that? Gather wood, we'll move that to be over here because obviously that's all in the way. Yeah, they did clear some of those trees, but that orchard is still hidden. I mean, obviously if I spin the view around, you can see it. But yeah, I'll call the video here because it's already been a almost an hour video. But yeah, this is Endzone. So if you like your old strategy games like survival mixed in with building, this is the perfect game for you. And in the Steam store, I don't think it's very much. It's usually on special these days, and the developer also has other titles available as well. So I think they've done a really good job with this game so far, and I will continue to play it out and see if I can build a nice little economy with defenses. The main thing I want to do now is get the research done so that we can start getting some defenses. Because at the moment we're defenseless. If the raiders come in right now, we're in real big trouble. We'll just have to pay them all the demands that they have. And hopefully they're not just here to kill me instead. But anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.